Greetings, minions, factory workers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Satisfactory. Duh. Early access. There's been a recent patch. Didn't really pay attention to what much was in it, so we'll have fun discovering things together. This is episode 21, and we got a whole bunch of stuff we can do. Don't really have anything planned. I haven't played the game since last week. I've been kind of enjoying the good weather, going through a bit with a sinus infection, and just not really playing anything. But here we are. Anywho, we got screw production in full effect. Those are going pretty good. In fact, let's get our 4-item things there. We'll need to get some screws too. So that's good. We need to get a little of everything, really. And we may not even have room in the inventory to handle it all. Alright, so we got that much. Now we need these. Alright. And we'll go from the other bin. Alright, now we need some wire and some cable. And get me down, and then we'll get some cable. And we're not going to have room, which really isn't that bad. Because we can dump the frames into the inventory box up here. Got plenty of power, at least for now, I believe. Let's see, take a look at this pole over here. Yeah, we got enough power, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, there's our extra cable, so we'll dunk that in there, pull that out. Alright, so we need to... Purple shards waiting for resources. Okay, so we can just take care of this right quick. And we need rotors. 25 of them, in fact. That's plenty. Two, three, 4, 5. There we go. So that's taken care of. We'll launch that sucker. And so now we're left pretty much... Well, what do we get out of that, actually? Yellow shards, purple shards. Okay, didn't say what we got. So now we can start working on something like this. Let's see. Jetpack is something I'm going to want. And gas mask as well. But we'll go with this one since it's a bit bigger. Alright, so we need to work on getting heavy modular frames. So that will require some encased industrial beams. We need 5 of those. Okay, and then we'll need 5 modular frames. So And I know we already have them Glo. So we need. Yeah, we already got some in here, is what I mean. But and I know we got this here too, so we could probably just group these up. And we need to make a whole crap ton of these. So we could probably just work on these. How many we need? 75 times 5. That's a ton, a lot. We'll just grind these out real quick. So take care of this. And it's not going to show improvement in that. So let's see. We can work on these. So now we're starting to get positive numbers of modular frames. And it looks like, yeah, it's going to take a bit. Now, ideally, I'd like to have the machines do all the work making these. But one thing, you know, we need, in time, we're going to need petroleum. You know, we need oil to make plastics. To make some of these here, and then also we're gonna need oh, my brain's fried now on me. Yeah, we're just gonna need extra stuff. Very specific, I know. We just need to pound through these upgrades real quick and get to it. So I also need motors and computers. Let's see. I thought I picked some up. Either way, we're going to need a whole bunch of this stuff. And I think computers will require, they'll definitely require the plastics. Yeah, I need plastics and chips, or circuit boards rather. And that's kind of more advanced construction stuff. That's a technical term. Alright, so we got all of these. Alright, let's just make a bunch of these. And get these out of the way. And we can go and pick up more of the stuff we need to make the modular frames. So what are we missing out of here? All those, okay. It'll return in time, so let's go play fetch. Oh. I don't want to group them there. Alright, so that's a bunch. Might want to pick up a few more reinforced plates. Come on, squeeze through there. Okay. So we got 3. We'll put that in and grab all that. Alright, now let's head back. And we can deal with what we got. And that would be my tablet flipping out on me.
Usually I remember to put my tablet off, turn it off and then put it in the jar next to me, but I wasn't really thinking when I started recording about that, and it just seems like I was forgetting one thing after another. So it's been one of those kind of days. Alright, so far we got 11. And then we run out. So just keep making them until we get enough. Well, there's the drop pod coming back. Now we should have the ability to find oil with a scanner, so we might have to abandon some of this and go find the oil and bring it back to the base, just to make it easier to get, first of all, but secondly, we're just going to need it here anyway. So we'll make a bunch of these, and then we need encased beams. 5. Put that one in there. Make sure we have enough beams here. Okay, so we only was able to make 4 of those, and so we'll need screws. Alright, let's just dump off what we can here. So that. Let's make see what we can do with the motors right offhand. So we'll need rotors and stators. So just make a bunch of stators right now. And then we'll have to make a few rotors. And don't look like we can make too many of them. It'll be a start, at least. And any extras, I mean, we're going to need extras anyway for making them down the line. So that won't hurt at all. At least I won't feel a thing. And this will exhaust our screw supply. Alright, make what we can. So just 8 motors. This is a very long way of getting stuff done. And kind of why I want to start advancing the factory a little bit. Alright, what do we need to make those? So we're running low on those and screws. Actually, hold on. So make, oh shoot. There we go. So we need to make, what is that, 63 of them. That'll help. Alright, so now we kind of have an idea how many parts we need. And not much space to deal with it. Alright. Let's see, we'll need that, and then we'll need, well, get the screws. Alright, it's not really a good grab from what I got in my inventory, but hey, you know, we can dump the rest of them off if we need to. Come on. Gonna have to do something better with getting around here at some point. Alright, modular frames. 17 of those suckers, huh? Alright, well. See how this goes. And the worst thing of it is even if I make machines that make these things, it's like one at a time, very slow, like with the reinforced iron plates. Very slow, but you get there in time eventually. Alright, let's see what we can get out of here. Okay, so that part is done, and there's not enough there right yet to really worry about it. So dunk that. Alright, yeah, we'll just dump some of this stuff off in here. Oh, wrong one. Good enough. Alright, so we should be getting screws, and we should be getting steel pipe, and we have to make the encased steel beams. Alright. So that's 2,500, 3,500, or 300, 3,000, blah, 3,500, 4,000, and we'll go like that, just a little extra to grow on. And then we'll need some iron rods.
I don't want to take from the containers that are low, like this one. Yeah, so we could take from the first one and put that away. Alright. All this just to make a damn jetpack. Now, obviously, I didn't go to the extremes of preparing for anything, because God forbid I should be prepared to do this stuff. Alright, so I need steel beams too. Dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ditch some more stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff right there. Alright, so I need to go get me some steel beams. Don't quite have the inventory size that I need to get what I want, but alright. Getting really tired of the back and forth. Actually, let's see. I'll probably just build a temporary one when I get just a little bit of plate iron. In the meantime, let's push through this kind of stuff. So we need 225 encased steel beams to finish this side of the order. And I really ought to automate this. This is really getting kind of tiresome going back and forth, back and forth. So a little bit poor planning on my behalf. And just a few more. So we're definitely not going to finish this order. Now, let's see, what are we missing here? Alright. So we need, brain's hurting. We need a bunch. So hoping to get 35 more. I think we're over that limit right now. So just build these up and it'll decrease the numbers on the side. and we can work from there. I do like the add to task type thing, kind of help you remind your brain, you know, this is how many you need, and this is how much you got left, and this is what resources it costs. Alright, so what do we run out of here? That, which doesn't surprise me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need encased steel beams. That should be more than enough. If not, then we'll be walking. Now, in the experimental version of the game, you know, you have more hand slots, so you can switch from the weapon in your hand to like a nut or a piece of fruit to another weapon, and I think you can have up to 3 or 4 slots. And then there's, you know, there's that aspect of it. There's also other things that you can unlock. Okay, so I need steel beams and I need concrete. Not a problem. Okie dokie. Let's keep an eye on that. So we only need 30 more. So far, so good. I tell you, the other upgrades for this tier, definitely going to have to automate for those. Because I don't see myself relishing torturing you guys with sitting here at the workbench and holding down a button for all this stuff to get produced. But, you know, it's part of the game. It goes a long way to do something simple. So we'll roll with it for now. So we'll finish these up, and then we'll move on to whatever is necessary to finish out the industrial frames. So there's that. Alright, we got some steel pipe. So we're needing modular frames. So we need 150 of these damn things? Sheesh. Okay, well. You already know we got plenty of screws. Might need to make, let's see, yeah, alright, we'll just pitch these in here. So that part's done. Well, as done as we're going to get it to be. Alright, so it's been a pretty slow episode. And that's kind of Monday's fault. Actually, we've got some stuff right here. But yeah, we'll get back to this on Tuesday, and I'll I'll do a little bit of this off camera so I can save you guys some of the painfulness of watching stuff slowly being made by hand, but it is what it is. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Check out the links in the description box below, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.